Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Undead Unluck, episode number 14, reaction. So the previous episode, it was an episode focusing on Tatiana. We got to know how she came into the union and what happened before that. She was obviously a happy girl living with her family. However, she got her power, and her power is so crazy that it immediately, like, nobody can touch her. There's like a whole barrier against her, and everything gets blown out completely. Who's just like beside, and her, like inside that barrier kind of thing. So it's a crazy, power, and she was obviously like sold off, and but Billy came in and helped her out, and then she came into union, and yeah, now she's with them. So she has a very, what can I say, she's a little kid. Obviously she just wants friends, and people that she wants to hang out with, and people that she can call family. And now that Foucault has been hurt, and when Andy said that, yeah, you you should, we have to like defeat and repair, otherwise she'll die. Tatiana's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And we also got a little bit of a backstory between Foucault and Tatiana as well, how they became friends, that whole section, that little backstory. And yeah, then Tatiana uses her power, and now we are like face to face confronting Unrepair. So let's see how this goes. And yeah, let us begin episode number 14. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, here we go. Untouchable. Damn. Oh, I just realized something. The reason why her hair is so long is probably because nobody can cut it. Is that the reason? I think. Like, I guess she herself can cut it, but it's like a pain to cut it on your own, I guess. Yes. There you go. Whoa, what? Damn. Wait, how is he floating? Oh, wait, oh my god. He has an artifact or something, I'm guessing? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Oh boy. Yes. Alright, stop him. Oh! Did they stop? Okay. Alright. Mm. What a weird place to put the recap. Even in the previous episode. Okay. Mm. Yep. Hmm. Right. Hmm. It's so dark. Cannot properly see. Exactly. Your face. I was just saying her face. Oh, yeah. Exactly. This can work. No. Oh, because it stopped when he's still looking. Keeping his arms and legs completely still. Oh, I see. Ah. Okay, interesting. Okay. Anyone behind him? Oh! Okay. Oh. Damn. Whoa, Blade Runner. Yep, that's an artifact. I was like, yeah. Can he stop it? Yeah. Oh my god, he's gonna do. Oh no. Yep, I knew it. That's fine. You can just. Hmm. Oh boy, yeah, he's too fast with that artifact. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Yeah, otherwise he'll die. True. Now what? Okay. That girl's negated. Oh wow, that's yeah. It might work. Okay. Oh, whoa, she's running. Oh, because of her ability, she can run on water, literally. Wow. It's a really handy ability. Not a handy ability, I would say. It is a painful ability. Literally, nobody can touch you. Okay, here we go. So she used her force field to. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, okay. Right. Offense. Okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. Unluck is going to strike. But what about Chikara? He's going to get involved in this. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. That's their plan. Oh, he grabbed the hand. Okay, so the immediate's not going to hit them because of that girl. Oh, okay. Wait, so, oh, wait, is he going to like. Okay, wait. What is he trying to do? As he said, it won't hit them because of her ability. It's just going to. Yeah, I was going to say, so what? Okay. Oh, wait, so. What the. Like, I'm still not sure what his plan is. Okay, really? Is that how this. Oh, wow. So it's not going to be happening either way. Wait, what the hell is he doing? I just need to stop him. Okay. Oh, unluck. Oh, I guess she. Okay, now what? I'm still not sure what his plan is. Andy's plan is. Diagonal line between us. Oh, that's smart. Okay, now it's gonna work. Yeah, it's not now going to work. It's going to hit. No ability can stop it now because I literally. Wait. Oh, Tatiana's ability is there. They're going to get vaporized completely. What the? Oh, this thing. Oh my god. What the hell? Wait, so. Okay, wait a minute. They're still alive. Well, then what about Fuko? I need to go back to this section and watch it again. I need to understand a few things. Wait a minute. Now what? Like uh, her wound. Um. Yeah, but whatever. Slowed my regeneration, but okay. I need an explanation. How? He said that unless until he dies, it won't work. Andy, you're. Oh no. It sent Andy bouncing off the ocean surface and into the sky, sending up 100-meter away, sniping around. Hope to break through Latla's defense. Okay. He missed and drew her attention. He missed and drew her attention. Force organization. Exposed. Oh, I see. No, wait. Yeah, I understand that. Like he was able to use it because of that, because now he has backup. However, only one miscalculation. Okay. Okay. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Onion. Onion. She took out the band because he looks like an onion. Hmm. Yeah. Bruh. Yeah. Yeah. I just realized that's Clothy. Clothy's looking at her. Hmm. Yeah, he's thinking like, hmm. I think he's going to make his decision now. He probably won't wait for a week. Let's see. September 6th. Wait, did he go back? Oh, I see. Wait, so he. No, wait, what? Oh no, he actually is waiting. He's thinking. But one second. He has to speak in English. I guess he probably is. Because, he cannot speak in Japanese. Nobody will understand. Oh no, but did they give him the tie? Wait a minute, let me see. There you go. I was thinking, like, what are they going to do about that? So they gave him the tie. There you go. Yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Also, if he joins, obviously, like, all the seats will be filled. We don't need unrepaired technically. Oh my god, what the hell? Hello? Why did he shrink? His ability is a weird one. I still have no clue what the hell is going on with his ability. Like, first of all, Unrepair's ability is like the whole thing about, like, oh, you're doing this, so in result you're going to get healed, so you won't be able to do it. That in itself is such a wild thing. Like, it's like, it's so, like, complicated. I just cannot understand, like, because it's not that simple. His ability, it's not that, oh, you cannot repair his thing, you cannot even do anything that is going to repair it. So technically, as he said in the middle of the battle, Andy trying to kill him won't really work, because him killing him will mean he'll get healed. So technically, that will be stopped. It's such a, it is such a, like, a complicated ability that I still don't understand how theoretically it works, or I understand it, but the possibilities are huge. Like, you literally, like, so basically, if he wounds someone, that person cannot kill him. That's again such an OP power, isn't it? Yeah, I guess someone else can kill him. However, if somehow he's able to wound you, it's over. You cannot kill him, because technically killing him would mean healing you, which cannot be done. You know. So yeah, like, and then now he's shrunk. Like, okay, that's it. Okay, a few things I need to understand in this episode. First of all, I need to understand that section where, like, I understand up until that part where, they Andy was able to go behind him, so that Chikara's ability doesn't work on him, and he shoots it, and then Fuko like grabs Chikara and like pulls him out of the line of fire. That part I understand, but then I don't understand what happened there. First of all, it is so dark and my light is not helping. you know, I feel like, okay, you know what? I feel like I might be able to properly see it now. Just a second. Okay, I can see a lot better now with the light gone. Okay, where is that section? Where that happens? Okay, I got you in the diagonal line between us. All right. So there you go. So that Andy's body, Mr. Andy's body is hidden from you. Okay, so yeah, obviously we see like he's like at a big distance. I think he's at like 100 meters or something. So the section where his gaze is not going is quite big. Yeah. So now he can shoot easily because he's like covering him. So his Chikara's ability won't work on him. He shoots his bullet, crimson bullet. It goes towards them, and obviously, like if like if he keeps staying in that same place, he'll get hit. So Fuko grabs him and pulls him out. Okay, so I see. So Fuko was behind him. That is why, so that Fuko can move. Because Fuko needs to move and like bring him out of the way. Okay, so and another thing, wait, so what happened? Just a minute. Did he get? I don't understand this part. So he got shot here, didn't he? Let me check that again. Okay, crimson bullet. He uses it and it goes and I don't understand what the hell happened here. So wait, so did he get hit? Wait a minute, let me check another thing. A few moments ago, did he have that wound there, here? Let me check that. Did he have that wound from the beginning? I don't think he had that. So I think he got shot there, didn't he? No, he didn't have that. Okay, so there you go. So he got shot here. I did, like that part is so subtle, and they didn't really like show that properly that I feel like I almost missed it. So yeah, he didn't have the wound here, like before that. So I'm guessing the crimson bullet actually pierced him here. Like this, that was what I was saying. I was like, how did it work? Did he got shot or something? Yeah, so he did get shot, and it was so. It happened so quickly that I feel like I missed that. Yeah, also like the trajectory of the finger made me like like kind of confused a little bit. So he got shot here. Okay. Yeah, there you go. He got shot there. Now like they show him from the back and you can see his back has like a bullet wound. Right, and that is why that happened. Okay, so there you go. Now I understand. Like I kind of was a little bit confused here because I didn't catch him getting shot. I was like, wait, what happened there? So he got shot. Now this brings up another question. He didn't really kill him. He survived. However, his ability did stop. The unrepair ability on Fuko did stop. Now this makes me think about a few situations and a few possible answers for this. That is, I think his unrepair ability has something to do with his own blood. Now here's the thing. It has been pretty obvious that it definitely has something to do with blood because first of all, when he uses his ability, his eye bleeds. Number one. Number two, he has a like an earring with blood in it. I don't know the exact reason for that, but I feel like it's there because of some kind of a reason. So his ability definitely has something to do with blood. So I'm guessing here he got shot by Andy's finger, and I'm sure he lost a lot of blood here. Maybe that is why his ability stopped working, and maybe that is also why he shrunk like that because of blood loss. So either you need to kill him to deactivate his ability, or you need to make him lose a lot of blood, or something like that, I think, because his unrepair ability probably has something to do with blood. you know, like maybe like the amount of blood he has within him, if it goes down below a certain threshold, then his ability won't really work on the other person, something like that, maybe. you know um I think, I'm not sure. But as Andy says, like, even Andy still is not sure about what his ability is. Like, a few things we've got to know is that his ability, number one, his ability, if he uses his ability on someone, they cannot heal it unless and until he's dealt with. Number two, his ability is a weird one because his ability is that not only can you repair it, but anything you do which will result in that wound getting repaired or healed, you won't be able to do. So if he, like, correct me if I'm wrong, this is what I'm understanding from this whole thing. If he, like, since he wounded Andy, no, sorry, since he wounded Foucault won't be able to do anything that will kill him. However, Andy can, because obviously Andy wasn't. No, Andy also got wounded. So I guess technically Andy also cannot do anything because he like slit Andy's throat over here, and Andy, it wouldn't work on him because he just, like, regenerates. It wouldn't work on him. Still, he did wound him. So I'm guessing, yeah. So Andy and Foucault would not be able to kill him, I think, because killing him means technically you're trying to repair your wound. So you cannot do that. We saw it before as well, where Andy tried to like cut off the part where he got wounded, but he couldn't because technically that would be healing himself, so he couldn't do it. That's why he used the sword, like he lodged the sword on the ground and used his hand to cut it. So that's why, like, I found a loophole. Like this thing, for his ability, you need to find loopholes. That is literally what his ability is. His ability is so, like, such a weird one, and it's such like a problematic one. You have to think and find loopholes to, like, go past his ability. So anyone he's going to wound, they cannot kill him because technically killing him would mean healing themselves. So you cannot do that. So someone else who's not being wounded by him might be able to kill him. So yeah, he's pretty damn, like, I guess you could say broken. His ability is pretty broken. Like, if he sneaks and, like, sneaks in and wounds someone, be it a very little wound, it doesn't matter. They won't be able to kill him. So someone who is not wounded by him needs to kill him before he or she gets wounded. Otherwise, you literally cannot kill him. He cannot die. So that is quite a broken power, I think. Yeah, but anyways, this is what I understood from this. I'm not sure if I correctly understood everything, or maybe I'm, like, maybe I'm misunderstanding something, or but this is what I understood a bit about his ability. I might be wrong because they didn't really explain it properly. I'm just waiting for the episode where they'll properly explain what it is. So let's just see. And yeah, these are just my speculations. This is what I think it is. And also, this is also another speculation that his ability has something to do with blood, which is pretty obvious because, like I said, he literally bleeds from the eye when he uses his ability. And he has the earring with the blood in it. But the bigger reason why I'm thinking about it is because I think since he lost so much blood, the ability on Foucault stopped working or something. So yeah, I think that's what it is. But we're not 100% sure. In the ending section, we see, like, he has shrunk. So I'm guessing that also has something to do with his ability. So let's wait for the next episode. I feel like they might actually explain everything in the next episode because Unrepair has come and, like, has come in front of them in a shrunken form. And I don't think he has come here to fight with us or anything. He probably has come here to talk with us or something like that. And that makes me think that maybe next episode he'll actually explain what his ability is, like, in a proper way. So let's see. Yeah. Other than that, this episode was really good. Like, very, like, like, technical, like, episode, like, because everyone was, like, like, just calculating what to do, like, oh, like, and, like, a lot of, I guess you could say, brain work went on throughout this whole episode. Like everyone was trying to, like I said, this whole episode was Andy and like like our group trying to find loopholes within like how to surpass or like go past his unrepairability and Latla's whatever ability she has, you know. And yeah, and they were able to do it, fine. And yeah, Fuko was saved. Tatiana has had a big part to play here as well. She helped us out quite a lot, using her ability to boost us out and literally just like boost us towards him. And Fuko's unluck also came in handy with the whole meteor. Chikara's ability, obviously, it was like the main thing about this whole episode. Without that ability, we probably wouldn't be able to do much. And obviously Andy's Crimson Bullet in the end. So yeah, everyone worked together and it worked out. And as Unrepair says in the end, like the reason why they were able to succeed is because they're not really thinking about themselves, but they're thinking about each other and trying to help each other out to reach their goal. So that is why it actually worked so well. So there you go. And yeah, and in the end they gave, what's his name, Chikara, like a little like deadline. They were like, oh, you think about it, 1 week, 1 week time, if you want to join us or not. Now here's another thing. So like basically they were like, all right, Tatiana, and no, Fuko was like, Andy, can you please keep this a secret? Because like technically, like Chikara was like a wild card here. Like he wasn't really supposed to be here. We just came across him. We just bumped into him. That is the thing. So technically, there wasn't any kind of mission like saying that, oh, bring him to us or something like that. None of that. So that is why like Fuko is like, can you please keep this a secret? Because obviously, if like if they report this, like they'll be bringing him in, either way, forcefully. So that is why she's like, yeah, let's just keep this a secret. And that's why she also asked Tatiana to keep this a secret, because their main goal was to go and get Unrepair. That failed, and he's like a completely like a wild card. So we don't really need to tell them that this is what happened. But if he wants to join, he can join. And I guess if he joins us, then the problem about like the problem of filling the seats will get resolved. And I'm sure not Tatiana, sorry, Juice won't have find a problem with it, because Juice also wants the final seat to be filled. If Unrepair doesn't fill it, then and if Chikara's like, yeah, I can do it, then yeah, I feel like everyone will welcome him, because unless and until that seat is filled, they cannot do any quests. That's a big problem. So they need someone, be it Unrepair, be it anyone else. They need someone. So, I feel like it'll be fine if he joins, but we're not really sure if he's going to join. I feel like he's going to join because, he was thinking about his parents, how his mother said that if you find someone who, like who helps you out, who's kind to you, always be sure to stick by them or something, something like that, she said. So I'm sure he'll join us. I think so, at least. So let's see. But then again, like, what about Unrepaired then, what, let's wait and see. I doubt he's going to join us anytime soon, because he has his own group and everything. So yeah, I think this is what is going to happen. So basically, also another thing, so basically Chikara will be joining us. Yeah, I'm like 100% sure now, because another problem, if Unrepair joins us, what about his people, the people that he has, his friends like Latla, Creed, and the other guy, I forgot his name. What about them? We only have one seat. We cannot let them join. It'll be a problem. And I doubt he's going to join alone. I don't think he's going to do that. So, yeah, I feel like he's going to stay with his organization. And while Chikara's going to be joining us. Let's wait and see. Anyways, that was this episode. A great episode and a great conclusion to this small arc, I'm guessing. So let's see how the next episode goes, whether Chikara joins us or not, and what Unrepair has to tell. Okay, now I'm going to be talking about this episode scene by scene. In this first section of this episode, we get to see Right. Chikara using his ability to stop Latla and Unrepair. I love how Latla's like, why am I making this ugly face? Because she cannot move it. He stopped them, you know. It's like it's like, you know, when you're snapping a picture. Okay, you know what? Let me. It's like when you're snapping a picture, you make like a weird face, and that's how that's how like the picture like it comes. Oh my god. Anyways, so okay, so Chikara stops them, and you know, like he shoots his parts bullet, and so he was able to do that. Like Unrepaired deduces that he was able to do that because like his like half part of him cannot move because of you know, the part where which what's his name, Chikara, yeah, the part which is coming in the vision of Chikara, that part he cannot move. However, his hand was down outside the point of view of Chikara, so that is why he could move it, you know. So he deduces that, and I guess it also makes sense that like he shoots the bullet, it goes, and as soon as the part the finger comes within inside the range of Chikara's eyesight, it stops, because you know, like it was moving up until that very point, and it stops over there because it's within that, you know, like that within his vision. Okay, and yeah, and Anripa is trying to think like there must be some kind of a trick. He's not going to miss, but that finger did bring something else to light. Why the card guy is still able to move parts of his body despite us both frozen in mid-air. Yeah, that kid, by keeping his arms and legs completely still, he negates the movement of just the parts he can see. There you go. So there's two things. You need to keep yourself still. Also, you whatever's going to come within your eyesight, that's going to be stopped. So if either of it doesn't work, like if you move your hands, it won't work. If that certain thing goes out of your eyesight, it won't work. So there's two conditions. Wait a minute. So this part I need to properly understand. Because the card guy only has the right side of his face and his right shoulder inside. Okay, yeah, I see. He can move any other parts of the body. But there's one thing I don't understand. How is he able to keep floating? Oh, I guess because Andy is using his, you know, the thing that he uses to just. Yeah, while they are stuck because their whole body is inside of them. And yeah, there you go. And that is why when he shot them, the part came in and then stopped. You know, the finger came in, and as soon as it was in the eyesight, it stopped. And he says, but it has a flaw. However, Andy's like, Chikara, deactivate your ability. And he deactivates it, and it curves in. There you go. And we saw it. He curved it from the beginning. So it curved and stopped in the eyesight. And then when he took out the ability, it kept going in that curved form. And then they like used like he used his artifact, Blade Runner. And he's like, all right, he uses his slashes. However, obviously, like Andy's like, Fuko, tuck in your leg. Chikara, you as well. So his leg gets cut off, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to regenerate. You know. Okay, so now, he Unrepairs like, yeah, your ability is inconsistent because you're so cowardly. You always like, you know, like struggle to activate it. So he uses like multiple slashes, and he gets so scared that he actually like it's like stiff completely. And his ability works perfectly because he's scared. He's stiff completely. He cannot move. And it's like, it's no problem, you know, whatever it is, we're alive. That's all it matters, you know. Oh boy. Okay, so Andy's like, we need to get past the girl's negator power to beat this jump. Okay, so here is where the brain, like, you know, like the big brain stuff starts. I love how they literally have an explanation of every single thing. Last was like, how can I talk? And he's like, oh, because I'm using my shirt to like, like stop the vision from there. That's why they can talk. I never even thought about it. Yeah, it makes sense. I love how they gave an explanation for that as well, how why they can talk. Bruh. Okay, so the problem is how to get close enough to roll him up in the whole thing. Tatiana's like, no problem, I'll help you guys out. So she moves, and you can see obviously her power, since it like is untouchable. She can literally move on water, you know, because of that. Because it's like a force field, you know, like the water is there. You're gonna sink if you're in the water. However, since his barrier like literally pushes it down, she can actually walk on water. That is interesting. And obviously, she can also start floating because if she puts more power into it, the barrier will expand, or the pressure on the barrier will expand, making her literally float or levitate. And that's what she was doing. And then, okay, that is how that is how like they start flow. Now here's one thing I don't understand. Like I understand what she did here. She went beneath them and she started expanding her like zone. So she started floating more. Along with them, they also started floating little by little because her zone came and pushed them outside the thing, the slashes. That's how they survive. I understand that. But isn't the point of our ability that it completely vaporizes anything within, like, which touches it? Like, so wouldn't Andy and everyone else who comes in contact with the zone, wouldn't they also get completely vaporized? I don't understand that part though. How were they like here, like up until now what we have seen is like nobody can come. Oh, but I guess no, there you go. Even in the previous episode, that dude, the one who was using the gun thing, you can see when the zone expands, his hand touched the zone and his hand literally like got destroyed. Wouldn't the same thing happen to Andy as well? Like that's what I'm trying to think. Because here it seemed like that wasn't what was happening. He used her zone to kind of bounce them out of the way. It shouldn't work that way, should it? Because I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. Oh, I guess maybe because it was. Oh, I see. Oh, maybe it was because, like, hey, I do have an explanation for that. Again, it's a speculation. Maybe the reason why previously that the guy who was using the gun, his hand got vaporized. However, this time that didn't happen, but it literally just bounced them off of that place. Maybe the reason behind that is in the first time when the guy's hand vaporized, Tatiana was actually inside that ball, and she like took the ball out, and the pent up pressure within it expanded, and that is why the force was so high that it completely. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what it is. It does make sense because just think about it. If there's like a force field or whatever that is being in a pressurized condition, and if you open that pressure, it's going to literally expand so quickly that whatever will be in its way will get completely destroyed. That's what happened to that guy's hands. However, once it is released, it's like a normal force field now, like a ball kind of thing. So now it's not under any type of pressure. So now like nothing like that will happen. What happened before was that since it was under so much pressure, it expanded too quickly, and whatever was in the way got completely destroyed. Like something that has like a huge pressure, it was compressed into this small thing. So when the pressure went out, it expanded like this quickly, and everything on its way got destroyed. However, now it's out. It's not under any pressure. It's just like a barrier, I'm guessing, like an untouchable area. So now she can use her ability to make Andy, Fuko, and everyone get out of the way. And it's not maybe that, I don't know. This is just what I think. I might be wrong. But let's see. But then again, I guess, oh, I was going to say, but then again, her ability isn't really that dangerous if it is like that, you know. But then again, you cannot really touch her because there is a barrier. It's like a barrier. You cannot go past that barrier. If you try to go past that barrier forcefully, you get destroyed. So yeah, I think that's what it is. It's the main key point here is the force. So the barrier is probably like not that dangerous. However, if it is under a lot of pressure, it becomes dangerous. Or if you try to like go inside the barrier forcefully, then it becomes dangerous. So force is the key point, I think. If you're not forcing anything, the barrier is probably just like an untouchable barrier. Like, you know, she can use that to move people. Like that's what she did here. She went beneath them and expanded the barrier so that they go out of the way from the slashes. Again, this is just what I am, like, I'm guessing. I might be wrong. Maybe that's not how it works. Okay, anyways, so after that, he used his slash and he used his blade, but you know, both kind of destroyed each other. So Andy's like, that's a heavy blow. Since I don't have, like, you know, like, I'm just using my ability, like, I don't have my waist, you know, I cannot use my power more forcefully. So then he's like, okay, Fuko, you know, do it. And Fuko kisses Andy. Obviously, they're like, what the hell are they doing? But obviously, that's because of the unlock. They need the unlock. So here, Andy's like, Chikara, listen, a meteor's going to fall down on me. We're going to roll those two into it, but it's probably not going to hit them because of the girl's ability. We need your power. Okay, so there you go. So Andy boosts out. Chikara and Fuko are falling. Fuko grabbed his sword. Like I saw that, you know. Otherwise, it probably would have gone in the water and just, like, you know, went lost. That's why she grabbed the hand with the sword. Andy grabs Unrepair and Latla. Okay, and Chika's like, what if I mess up? And Andy's like, don't worry. You know, people like you who put your lives on the line, they always got it takes by the end of it. And you can see that they fell on top of Tatiana's barrier, and they're literally like just chilling on it. So, like I said, so, you know, like up until the previous episode, I was under the impression that Tatiana's barrier, you cannot touch it, you get vaporized. But, you know, from this episode, I think that's not it. If it's under pressure, then you'll get vaporized. If it's normally out, you can probably just sit on it. That's what's happening here, you know. They're literally sitting on her barrier or her untouchable area. Okay, anyways. So here, the meteor comes down. Right. So the meteor is behind them. No, behind him. Okay. So, okay, I need to look at this part properly. I think there's something else. So yeah, Unrepair says like Latla's there, so it won't hit them. So yeah, the meteor literally like dodges, goes in the water, and they get doused in water. Nothing happens to Tatiana because Tatiana has the untouchable area. So they're like, let's go and find Andy. So Tatiana starts moving. That is why they also start moving along with Tatiana because they're on the barrier. So, right. So Andy's. Oh, I see. So okay. I was wondering what did he use the meteor for? He used it to change positions, I think. Because he went down with the meteor. The meteor went to the water and he bounced off. I think he said something like that. And that is how he was able to come behind them. Or, I don't know. Wait a minute. And Unrepair is like, I gave you an unrepairable wound. So, even the deactivation conditions is that it won't repair until I die. However, the fact that you're trying to kill me means you're trying to repair it, so it won't work. The very act of trying to kill me becomes another healing technique. Yeah, so it won't work. So Andy cannot kill him. The more you desire to live, the more I negate you. So, okay, wait a minute. Now, okay, so Unrepair comes quickly towards them, Fuko and Chikara. Chikara stops them midway. Okay, yeah, Chikara stops them midway. They stop midway. Yeah, so Andy used that meteor to reposition him behind them, I think. That's what he did. And maybe like, like lower their guard as well. And yeah, obviously Andy was behind them now, so the Chikara's vision is getting obstructed by them. And Andy shot Crimson Bullet, and it pierced his like from back towards here. And obviously, since I don't know, I feel like the even if Fuko didn't really bring Chikara out of the way, since he was within like the finger would come in his eyesight, it probably would have stopped. But maybe not. Maybe it was going so fast that the time it would need to stop would probably completely, like he would get hit by the finger before he's able to stop it. Maybe that is why Fuko like grabbed him and brought him out of the way. And another thing, even if Fuko brings him out of the way, it doesn't matter because he's keeping his eyes on those two. They cannot move up until the very end. So yeah, there you go. It works. I feel like this part was a little bit like, I don't know, like it happened so quickly. I feel like a lot of people probably missed what happened here. That small little wound. It like at least when I was reacting, I didn't understand what the hell happened here because I completely missed that he got shot. Right. So he was falling, and Latla quickly like whistles the shark or the whale, whatever that is. It takes them in. Creed and the other two, they got in as well, I'm guessing. And Latla's like, yeah, Unripa's not going to die like this that quickly. He's definitely not dying today. So there you go. Now, obviously, it's over. However, he's escaped, so it's a problem. So Tatiana's like, "Are you okay, Fuko?" And she's like, "Oh, you have such nice hair." Right. So, okay, now Fuko's like, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually kind of fine now." And even Andy like confirms that. He's like, like, yeah, I'm also regenerating little by little. Using the Crimson Bullet stopped my regeneration a little bit, but it's working now. So here you can see the narrator says that the meteor sent Andy bouncing off the ocean surface. There you go. Like I said, he used it to bounce off. So it was literally, he didn't use the meteor to attack him because he knew it wasn't going to work. He used it so that he can bounce off and reposition. And also lower his guard because he thought that Andy went down with the meteor. That's why he went to attack Chikara and Fuko. And like lowering his guard, Andy repositioned himself behind them so that he could move while they won't be able to move because they're inside Chikara's vision. Andy bounced off the ocean surface into the sky, sending him approximately 100 meters away from Rip. By distancing himself from the target and sniping from out of sight, there you go, and hope to break through Latla's defense. He only had one chance. If he missed and drew her attention, he wouldn't get a second shot. Another thing I just realized here, Latla also needs to probably like see what is coming towards them, otherwise her ability won't work. That is why, as the narrator says here, Latla didn't realize, like, if he like attracted Latla's attention, again, no attack would work. The fact that Latla was not aware that he's shooting from behind them made the thing work, So that's the thing. That was another thing that he needed to do. He needed to lower their guard so that Latla lowers her guard and doesn't it doesn't register in Latla's head that he's actually trying to shoot them. So most of the ability, as you can see, it kind of works based on the senses. Like for example, Chikara's power, he looks at someone, it'll work on them. Same with Shen as well. He looks at someone, it'll work on them. Latla as well, like if she's not aware that someone's trying to attack them, it won't work. And that's why his Crimson Bullet worked actually this time. Okay, as a normal Purse Bullet would have lost speed before reaching his target, unable to deliver a fatal blow. Um, However, therefore he made a crucial call, and that's why he used Crimson Bullet. He forced all regeneration of blood and calcium he had lost into his fingertip to fire a super pressurized finger bullet, which reduced his regeneration ability. Yeah, considerably impairing his regeneration for several minutes, leaving him exposed. Yeah, however, he would never use this before. He always planned to protect everyone on his own. That is why he could never use it. There you go. However, now he wasn't alone, so he could focus on it. Yeah, there you go. Unrepair only made one miscalculation. There wasn't a single person here acting in the interest of their own lives. There you go. So yeah, okay, you know what? By the end of it, I now understand most of the things now. There was a few things I was not sure about, but watching this section again, I understand it properly now. Now after that, they have the whole conversation and the conversation about Chikara. Fuko's like, what do you want to do? And Fuko says, like, Andy, can you please keep it a secret? And he's like, I'm fine with it. What about her, Tatiana? Like make sure she doesn't say anything. And Fuko tells Tatiana that, and at first Tatiana was like kind of grumbling and everything. And then she's like, okay, fine, like, because you're my friend, only this time. And then Fuko's like, all right, Chikara, you have a choice. 7 days. Make a choice. Will you join us, or otherwise? And even if you don't join us, it's no problem. We'll leave you alone. And because technically the mission wasn't really to get Chikara with them or anything like that. The mission was to get Unrepair with them. So technically, it's not within their, like, they literally don't need to bring him with them. So that is why Fuko was like, yeah, like, if you keep this quiet, nobody will know. And that's what she says. Could you keep Chikara's secret from Miss Juice and the others? And then in the end, asks Tatiana, and Tatiana's like, fine, only because we are friends, only this time. So yeah, so just in case Chikara says like, oh no, I just want to live my normal life, just in case of that, they are going to keep Chikara's situation a secret, so that later on, if he decides that he doesn't want to join them, he can be left alone normally, peacefully. If he joins us, then it's all well and good, I guess. Like, he'll just join us, that's it. And I'm guessing if he takes the decision to not join them, I'm sure they're going to, like, the whole tie, they're probably going to gift it to him. I'm pretty sure Fuko will be like, keep that tie with you, it'll help you to translate and live a normal life, because without that tie, he's screwed. What the hell can he do unless and until he, like, starts learning English, to properly speak it? Like, yeah, that's a big problem. So I'm sure, like, if he decides not to join them, Fuko will probably say, keep that tie, no problem, it'll help you out. Anyway, so 1 week, and then they go back, and Chikara kind of thinks of what his mother said, and his mother told him that if you find some people being kind to you, always be with them and try to stay with them, and help them out as well. And yeah, and then he goes back to school. 1 week, he like lives like his normal life over there. On the final day, Fuko and Andy are waiting outside his school, and and Andy's like, if he comes, he comes. Otherwise, we leave. No problem. If he doesn't have that resolve, he'll just wind up dead. So let's wait a few more minutes. And then suddenly, in comes a little Unrepair. And obviously, everyone's like, what the hell? How are you so small? And that's where it ended. Now, I'm guessing next episode, they'll probably explain what Unrepair's ability is in a proper way. So let's wait for that. Or even if they don't explain, I don't think, like, I can kind of make guesses. Like I said, my guess is his ability, obviously, it has something to do with blood. And the reason why Fuko was saved was because he lost a lot of blood. Probably. And that's why Fuko was saved. The ability didn't work on her anymore. And also that is why maybe he has shrunk now. I might be wrong though, but let's see. That is it. That was my reaction to episode 14. That was a great episode. And yeah, a lot of, like I said, a lot of things we had to understand in this episode, especially how the battle worked, step by step. It was a complicated battle. However, by the end of it, I was able to understand most of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Undead Unluck. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.